Hi everyone. Today I'm going to teach you how to solve quadratic equations by factorization. So let's start by this example. Let's say solve x squared plus 9x plus 20 equal to 0. Yeah. So to solve this quadratic equation using a factorization method without calculator, you have to put this quadratic equation in the form of two brackets like this. Okay, and then you have to put 1x here in each bracket, because when you do x times x, you will get x squared. All right, and then you have to find two numbers. We will call them m and n. You have to find two numbers. When you multiply them, you got 20. So let's say m times n is equal to 20. And when you add them, you got 9. And then when you do m plus n, you should get 9. All right. So that's how we solve this quadratic equations. So one of the options is you can do 20 times 1 is 20, but 20 plus 1 is 21, so it's not going to work. We may do 10 times 2 is 20, but 10 plus 2 is 11. So I think, as you may notice, that's the only option is with 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20, and then 5 plus 4 is 9. So the two numbers that we are looking for are actually, yeah, they are x plus 4 and x plus 5 equal to 0. So remember, you always have to find the two numbers. When you multiply them, you get 20, and when you add them, you should get 9, this number. And then put each bracket equal to 0. So then I do x plus 4 equal to 0, or x plus 5 equal to 0. And then it's almost done, you know, just one more step. Move the 4 to the other side, or let's say subtract 4 from both sides, and then you've got this cancel this, and you will have x equal to minus 4, and or x equal to minus 5. Yeah, okay, so that's the solutions. So let's do another one quickly. So let's say solve, right? So sorry, yeah, so solve x squared, let's say minus 10x, yeah, and then plus 21 equal to 0. All right, so here you have to do, yeah, in the same way as before, open two brackets, put x in each bracket, try to find the two numbers m and n. M times n is 21 times to get 21, and add them to get minus 10, and m plus n equal minus 10. So the two numbers, you know, it could be always start by the multiplication, because they only have few options, and there are infinity options if you start by adding two numbers to get minus 10. So I will advise you always start by the multiplication. So we only have one option actually, is 7 and 3. 7 times 3 is 21, but 7 add 3 is 10. But we need to get minus 10. So let's try minus 7 minus 3. Minus 7 times minus 3 is 21, and minus 7 minus 3 is minus 10. So our numbers are x minus 7, x minus 3 equal to 0. All right, and then in the same way, you just do each bracket equal to 0. and then isolate x, or find x equal 7 and x equal to 3. Okay then, good.